Spirituality is the search for meaning in life. It's about understanding who we are, why we are here, and how we are connected to everything around us. It is not limited to any religion. Anyone can be spiritual, whether they follow a religion or not. At its core, spirituality is about inner peace and connection. It is a personal journey that helps people feel calm, focused, and balanced. Some people find spirituality through prayer or meditation. Others feel it through nature, music, art, or helping others. Spirituality often involves asking deep questions. Questions like, what is the purpose of life? What happens after we die? How can I live a better life? These questions don't always have clear answers, but exploring them can bring comfort and guidance. Many spiritual people try to live with kindness, compassion, and gratitude. They focus on becoming better human beings. They often believe that everything in life is connected, and that we are all part of something bigger than ourselves. Spirituality can also help people cope with difficult times. When life gets hard, spiritual beliefs can offer hope and strength. It gives people a sense that they are not alone, and that their life has meaning even during struggles. It's important to understand that spirituality is a personal experience. What feels spiritual to one person may not feel the same to another. There is no single path or rule. Each person finds their own way. In today's busy world, many people are turning to spirituality to slow down and find balance. They are looking for peace in their hearts and minds. They want to live with more awareness and purpose. To be spiritual doesn't mean escaping the real world. It means living fully with open eyes and an open heart. It means being honest, present, and connected to what really matters. Spirituality is not about having all the answers. It's about asking the right questions and being open to growth. It's a journey, not a destination, and every step on this journey brings us closer to understanding ourselves and the world around us. Many people use the word spirituality and religion as if they mean the same thing, but they are not. They are different paths, and understanding the difference can help you discover what truly connects you to a deeper sense of purpose and peace. Religion is usually organized. It involves specific beliefs, rituals, traditions, and rules. Religions often have holy books, sacred places, and leaders like priests or monks. People gather in temples, churches, mosques, or synagogues to worship. Religion often gives a community a shared identity, a moral code, and a structure to live by. Spirituality, on the other hand, is more personal and individual. It's about seeking meaning in life, feeling connected to something greater than yourself and exploring your inner self. It doesn't always follow fixed rules or belong to a specific group. Spirituality can include meditation, mindfulness, or just moments of silence and reflection. It focuses more on personal growth, peace, and understanding the self. Religion can be spiritual and spirituality can be religious, but not always. A person can follow a religion but not feel spiritually connected. Another person may not follow any religion but feel deeply spiritual. One key difference is authority. Religion often depends on external authority, texts, traditions, and leaders. Spirituality depends more on inner experience. What feels right, what brings peace, what gives a sense of purpose. Religion often gives answers. Spirituality often asks questions. Religion may say, this is the truth. Spirituality may ask, what is true for me? Religion connects people through shared beliefs and practices. Spirituality connects people through shared experiences of the soul and the universe. Neither is better than the other. Both have value. Some people find comfort and strength in religion. Others find freedom and inner peace in spirituality. Many people find both in their lives. The goal of both paths is often the same: to feel more connected, more at peace, and to live a more meaningful life. Understanding the difference between spirituality and religion is not about choosing one and rejecting the other. It's about knowing where you stand, what you need, and what helps you grow. It starts with a feeling, something deep inside that questions the meaning of life. We live in a fast-paced world full of distractions, achievements, and expectations. But even when we have everything, many of us still feel a void. This is where the search for spirituality begins. Spirituality is not about religion or rituals. It is a personal journey to connect with something greater than ourselves. Some call it the universe, some call it the soul, and others simply call it inner peace. People seek spirituality for many reasons. One of the most common is the desire for purpose. When life feels meaningless or repetitive, spirituality offers a sense of direction. It reminds us that there is more to life than just earning money, meeting deadlines, or following routines. Another reason is emotional healing. Life brings pain, loss, failure, heartbreak. Spirituality gives us tools to accept, forgive, and move forward. It teaches us to let go of what we cannot control and to find strength within ourselves. Spirituality also helps us understand our connection to others. It breaks the illusion of separation and makes us feel like part of a bigger whole. This connection brings compassion, kindness, and a sense of belonging. In times of crisis or confusion, spirituality offers clarity. It gives people a calm space to reflect, breathe, and realign. Through practices like meditation, silence, or mindfulness, we learn to listen to our inner voice. The search for spirituality is often triggered by questions we cannot answer with logic alone. What is my true self? Why am I here? What happens after death? These questions lead us on a deeper path, a journey that goes beyond the physical world. Ultimately, we seek spirituality not to escape life, but to live it more fully, to find balance between the outer noise and the inner truth, to feel peace in chaos, to experience joy without needing a reason. This journey is different for everyone. Some find it in nature, others in art, prayer, or silence. There is no right or wrong way. What matters is that it helps us grow, understand, and become more human. That is why we seek spirituality, not to become someone else, but to remember who we truly are. Spiritual awakening often feels like a mysterious experience, but science is beginning to understand what really happens in the brain and body during these moments. At its core, a spiritual awakening is a shift in consciousness. It's when someone starts to question their old beliefs and sees life in a new, deeper way. This shift can happen slowly over time, or suddenly through a powerful experience like a trauma, deep meditation, or even near-death situations. Neuroscientists have discovered that during spiritual experiences, certain parts of the brain become more active. The prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for focus, awareness, and decision-making, lights up. At the same time, the parietal lobe, which gives us a sense of time and space, becomes less active. This creates a feeling of being connected to everything, often described as oneness. The brain also releases chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, mood boosters that create feelings of joy, peace, and love. In deep meditation or moments of insight, the brain may even release DMT, a natural psychedelic compound that creates vivid, dream-like visions. Research shows that people who go through spiritual awakenings often experience long-term changes. Their anxiety decreases, their empathy increases, and they feel more purpose in life. The brain becomes more balanced with improved activity between the left and right hemispheres. This leads to clearer thinking, better emotional control, and greater creativity. Heart rate and breathing also slow down during deep spiritual states. This triggers the parasympathetic nervous system, also known as the rest and digest system. It helps the body heal, reduces stress, and boosts immunity. Interestingly, spiritual practices like meditation, mindfulness, and prayer have been linked to lasting changes in brain structure. The amygdala, which controls fear, becomes less reactive. The hippocampus, which helps with memory and learning, becomes stronger. Scientists now believe that the human brain is wired for spiritual experiences. These moments aren't random. They're part of how the brain evolves and adapts. They help us grow, connect with others, and live more meaningful lives. So while spiritual awakening feels magical, it's also deeply connected to the biology of the human body. It's a blend of mind, brain, and soul working together to bring higher awareness. The more we understand the science behind spiritual awakening, the more we can open the door to transformation, not just for individuals, but for the whole human race. Spirituality is often misunderstood, and many people carry misconceptions that prevent them from exploring its true essence. Let's uncover some of the most common myths surrounding spirituality. One major misconception is that spirituality is the same as religion. While religion can be a path to spirituality, they are not identical. Spirituality is a personal journey of inner growth and connection with something greater than oneself. It does not require organized beliefs, rituals, or religious institution. Another common belief is that spiritual people must always be calm, positive, and perfect. This is unrealistic. Spirituality is not about perfection. It's about being authentic, aware, and willing to grow. Feeling anger, sadness, or fear does not make someone less spiritual. These emotions are part of the human experience. Many think spirituality is only for older people or those who have faced trauma, but spirituality is for everyone, regardless of age or life situation. It's about discovering purpose, finding peace, and living consciously. Anyone at any stage of life can explore spiritual practices. Some believe that to be spiritual, one must give up all material possessions or live a minimalist life. While some choose that path, it's not a requirement. Spirituality is more about how you relate to the world and less about what you own. A person can live in the modern world and still be deeply spiritual. There is also a misconception that spiritual practices take hours every day. In reality, simple actions like being mindful, showing gratitude, or sitting in silence for a few minutes can be powerful spiritual practices. Consistency and intention matter more than duration. Another misunderstanding is that spirituality means escaping reality. True spirituality encourages people to face life with more awareness and clarity. It's not about avoiding problems but understanding them with a deeper perspective. Finally, some people think spirituality is just a trend or a social image. But genuine spirituality is internal and deeply personal. It's not about what you wear, post online, or what others see. It's about how you feel, grow, and connect from within. Understanding these misconceptions helps open the door to a more genuine spiritual experience. Spirituality is not limited by age, belief, or lifestyle. It's a path of personal discovery, available to anyone who seeks meaning, peace, and inner connection. From the moment we are born, people start shaping our identity. Parents give us names. Society gives us roles. Teachers give us labels. Friends give us opinions. But deep inside, the question still remains, who am I? Am I just a name? A student? A worker? A son or daughter? Or is there something more? Self-discovery is the process of looking beyond these labels to understand the real person inside. It's not something we find in one day. It's a journey. And like every journey, it starts with one step: awareness. To begin the journey of self-discovery, ask simple questions. What do I truly enjoy? What makes me feel alive? What values are important to me? What do I fear? What do I dream about? Sometimes the answers are not easy. Sometimes we realize we've been living someone else's dream. We follow the crowd. We listen to what others say. We try to fit in. But self-discovery means breaking away from that. It means listening to your own voice. This journey takes time. It takes honesty. And it takes courage. It may come through quiet reflection. It may come through travel, or through books, failures, relationships, and even pain. Every experience teaches us something about who we are, if we're willing to pay attention. And here's the truth. Who we are is not a fixed idea. It's always changing, growing, evolving. We are not born knowing ourselves. We become ourselves, step by step. The journey to self-discovery is not about finding a final answer. It's about learning, unlearning, and growing. It's about becoming the person we were always meant to be, not the one others expect us to be. So ask yourself today, not who the world says you are, but who you feel you are becoming. That answer is your beginning. The journey starts now. Everyone has an inner voice. It is that quiet, steady presence inside your mind that talks to you throughout the day. Sometimes it guides you, sometimes it questions you, and sometimes it even doubts you. Understanding your inner voice is very important because it influences your decisions, your feelings, and how you see the world. Your inner voice is often called self-talk. It is the way you talk to yourself silently. This self-talk can be positive or negative. Positive self-talk helps you feel confident, motivated, and calm. Negative self-talk can cause stress, fear, and doubt. To understand your inner voice, first, pay attention to what it says. Listen carefully to your thoughts. Notice when your inner voice encourages you and when it criticizes you. For example, when you face a challenge, does your inner voice say, "I can do this," or "This is too hard for me"? Next, try to recognize where your inner voice comes from. Your inner voice is shaped by your past experiences, your beliefs, and what you have learned from others. Sometimes it repeats what others have told you, like a teacher, parent, or friend. Other times it reflects your own fears or hopes. It is important to be kind to your inner voice. When your inner voice is negative, don't ignore it or fight with it. Instead, try to understand why it is saying those things. Ask yourself, is this thought true? Is it helpful? Then gently replace negative thoughts with more positive and realistic ones. For example, change "I will fail" to "I will do my best and learn." Your inner voice can also be a powerful tool for self-awareness. It helps you understand your emotions and reactions. When you feel upset or worried, listen to your inner voice and try to find the root cause. This helps you solve problems and feel better. Sometimes your inner voice may be quiet or confusing. In these moments, try to spend time alone and calm your mind. Meditation. Deep breathing or simply sitting in silence can help you hear your true inner voice more clearly. Remember, your inner voice is a part of you. It is always with you, helping you grow and learn. By understanding and guiding your inner voice, you can improve your confidence, make better decisions, and live a happier life. In summary, the key steps to understand your inner voice are: pay attention to your self-talk. Notice if it is positive or negative. Understand where it comes from. Be kind and challenge negative thoughts. Use it to become more self-aware. Take quiet moments to listen deeply. Take time every day to connect with your inner voice. It is a valuable friend that can help you navigate life with clarity and confidence. Everyone has two important parts inside their mind and heart. These parts are called the ego and the higher self. Understanding the difference between them can help us live better and make better decisions. What is the ego? The ego is the part of us that cares about who we are on the outside. It wants us to look good, feel important, and be recognized by others. The ego thinks about what others will think and often tries to protect itself by avoiding failure or criticism. The ego can make us feel proud, jealous, angry, or scared. It wants to control situations and win. When the ego is strong, it can make us selfish or upset if things do not go our way. The ego often lives in the past or worries about the future. What is the higher self? The higher self is very different from the ego. It is the quiet, wise, and loving part inside us. The higher self cares about truth, kindness, and understanding. It helps us see the big picture and make choices that are good for everyone, not just ourselves. The higher self is calm and peaceful. It does not worry about what others think. Instead, it wants us to grow, learn, and be happy from inside. It helps us connect with our true purpose and feel connected to others and the world around us. How to know the difference? One easy way to tell the ego and higher self apart is by noticing your feelings. If you feel anxious, jealous, proud, or defensive, it is probably your ego speaking. If you feel calm, loving, and clear about what is right, it is likely your higher self. The ego wants quick results and often acts out of fear or desire. The higher self is patient and acts out of love and wisdom. Why is this important? When we listen only to the ego, we can make decisions that cause stress, arguments, and unhappiness. But when we listen to the higher self, we make choices that bring peace, joy, and growth. Learning to listen to the higher self helps us be more kind, patient, and true to ourselves. It helps us handle problems calmly and treat others with respect. How to connect with your higher self? Spend quiet time alone every day. Focus on your breathing and try to feel calm inside. Ask yourself what choice comes from love, not fear. Practice kindness to yourself and others. Notice when your ego is trying to control you, and gently choose to listen to your higher self instead. Conclusion: the ego and higher self are both parts of you. The ego wants to protect and feel important, but sometimes it can cause problems. The higher self is your inner guide that wants you to be happy and wise. Knowing the difference between them helps you make better choices and live a peaceful life. Remember, every day you can choose to listen more to your higher self. Mindfulness means paying full attention to what is happening right now. It means noticing your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. When practicing mindfulness, the focus is on the present moment, not on the past or the future. Many people live their lives thinking about what happened before or worrying about what might happen next. This causes stress and makes it hard to enjoy life. Mindfulness helps to stop this by bringing the mind back to the here and now. To practice mindfulness, begin by taking a few deep breaths. Feel the air enter your body and then leave it slowly. Notice how your chest rises and falls with each breath. This simple act can calm your mind and body. Next, pay attention to your senses. What do you see, hear, smell, taste, or feel right now? For example, look around and notice colors, shapes, or movements. Listen carefully to the sounds nearby. Maybe you smell fresh air or the scent of food. Feel the texture of the chair you are sitting on or the ground under your feet. Thoughts will come and go, and that is okay. When your mind drifts to other places, gently bring it back to your breath or your senses. Mindfulness is not about stopping thoughts completely. It is about observing them without getting caught up in them. Practicing mindfulness regularly can help reduce anxiety and improve focus. It can make you more aware of your body and emotions. This awareness allows you to respond to situations calmly instead of reacting automatically. You can practice mindfulness anytime and anywhere. It can be during a walk, while eating, or even when washing dishes. The key is to give your full attention to whatever you are doing. Living in the present moment helps you appreciate life more. It makes ordinary experiences feel richer and more meaningful. Mindfulness encourages gratitude and acceptance. In summary, mindfulness is about being fully present in the here and now. It helps quiet the busy mind, reduce stress, and improve overall well-being. By practicing mindfulness every day, life becomes clearer, calmer, and more joyful. The mind is often very noisy. Thoughts come and go like a fast-moving river. This noise can make it hard to find peace and connect with your deeper self, your soul. Quieting the mind is the first step to listening to the soul. Step 1 is to find a quiet space. This space should be free from distractions. Turn off your phone, close the door, and sit comfortably. This helps the mind settle down. Step 2 is to focus on your breathing. Breathe slowly and deeply. Feel the air enter your nose, fill your lungs, and then leave your body. When your mind starts to wander, gently bring your attention back to your breath. This simple act calms the nervous system and slows down racing thoughts. Step 3 is to notice your thoughts without judgment. Imagine you are watching clouds in the sky. Thoughts are like clouds passing by. You do not need to hold on to them or push them away. Just watch them float. This practice creates space between your mind and your true self. Step 4 is to connect with your body. Close your eyes and feel your body sitting or lying down. Notice any tension or tightness. Breathe into those areas and let them relax. When the body is relaxed, the mind becomes calmer. Step 5 is to invite stillness. Stillness is the silence between thoughts. It is the place where your soul speaks. Do not try to force stillness. Instead, allow it to come naturally by being patient and kind to yourself. Step 6 is to listen. When the mind is quiet and still, your soul can share its wisdom. This may come as a feeling, a gentle thought, or a sudden insight. Trust whatever arises, even if it seems small or unclear. Step 7 is to practice regularly. Quieting the mind and listening to the soul is a skill. Like any skill, it improves with practice. Spend a few minutes every day in this quiet space with your breath and your soul. In summary, quieting the mind means creating space by finding a quiet place, focusing on the breath, observing thoughts without judgment, relaxing the body, inviting stillness, and listening to your inner self. With patience and regular practice, you will hear the quiet voice of your soul guiding you. Life purpose is the reason you feel you are here on this earth. It is the meaning behind your actions, the goal that gives your life direction. Everyone has a life purpose, but it is different for each person. Some people find it in their work, others in their relationships, and some in learning or helping others. Finding your life purpose means understanding what truly matters to you. It helps you decide what kind of life you want to live. Without a purpose, life can feel empty or confusing. With a clear purpose, you have motivation to keep going even when things get hard. Why does life purpose matter? First, it gives you focus. When you know your purpose, you can make choices that fit with your goals. This stops you from wasting time on things that do not help you grow or feel happy. Second, life purpose brings fulfillment. Doing things that align with your purpose creates a deep sense of satisfaction. It makes you feel like your life has meaning, not just busy or random days. Third, purpose helps with challenges. Life is not always easy. When problems come, having a purpose gives you strength. It reminds you why you started and encourages you to keep trying. Many people ask, how do I find my life purpose? The answer is to look inside yourself. Think about what you love doing, what skills you have, and what makes you feel alive. Sometimes your purpose can come from your passions, your talents, or the impact you want to make in the world. Also, your life purpose can change over time. It is okay if you do not know it right away. Keep exploring and learning about yourself. Your purpose can grow and become clearer with experience. To start finding your purpose, ask yourself some questions. What activities make me lose track of time? What kind of problems do I want to solve? What values are most important to me? Writing down your answers can help you see patterns. In summary, life purpose is your personal reason for living. It matters because it gives you focus, fulfillment, and strength to face challenges. Finding your life purpose is a journey, not a destination. Take time to explore what matters to you and let your purpose guide your life. Finding your life purpose is a journey that many people want to take. It gives your life meaning, direction, and fulfillment. This guide will help you discover your life purpose step by step. Step 1. Reflect on your passions and interests. Start by thinking about the activities and topics that excite you. What do you enjoy doing in your free time? What subjects do you love learning about? Your passions are clues that point toward your purpose. Write down everything you love and feel connected to. Step 2. Identify your strengths and skills. Next, look at your natural talents and skills. What are you good at? What do others often compliment you on? Knowing your strengths helps you understand how you can contribute to the world. Make a list of your abilities, including soft skills like empathy or problem solving. Step 3. Consider your values and beliefs. Your values are the principles that guide your decisions and behavior. Think about what matters most to you. Is it honesty, helping others, creativity, or freedom? Aligning your life purpose with your core values ensures that your purpose feels authentic and meaningful. Step 4. Explore how you can serve others. Purpose often comes from making a positive impact. Ask yourself how your passions, skills, and values can help others or solve problems. This could be through your career, volunteering, or everyday actions. Helping others creates a sense of fulfillment. Step 5. Set small goals to test your ideas. Once you have ideas about your purpose, try small actions to see what feels right. Volunteer, take classes, or start projects related to your interests. These experiments help you learn more about yourself and confirm what fits best. Step 6. Be patient and open to change. Finding your life purpose is not always quick or easy. It takes time, experience, and self-discovery. Stay patient and open-minded. Your purpose may evolve as you grow. Embrace the journey and trust yourself. Step 7. Commit to your purpose. Every day, once you discover your purpose, make choices that support it. Set daily habits, priorities, and goals aligned with your purpose. Living intentionally brings clarity and joy to your life. Summary. Discovering your life purpose involves reflecting on your passions, strengths, and values. It means exploring ways to serve others and testing your ideas through action. Be patient and committed as your purpose reveals itself over time. Start today by writing down what excites you and what you value most. This simple step will set you on the path toward a meaningful life. Many people feel stuck or unsatisfied in life without knowing why. This happens because they are not living their true purpose. Living your true purpose is often doing what truly matters to you and brings meaning to your life. Here are some clear signs that show you might not be living your true purpose right now. You feel constantly unhappy or unfulfilled. If you wake up every day feeling tired, bored, or unhappy, this could be a sign. When your actions in daily life don't match what you deeply care about, it creates a gap inside you. This gap feels like emptiness or dissatisfaction. You might have success or money but still feel something is missing. You keep procrastinating or avoiding important tasks. If you delay or avoid doing certain things repeatedly, especially things that could improve your life, it means your heart is not in it. Procrastination often happens when you do not connect with the deeper meaning behind your actions. You might feel lost about what truly matters or what path to follow. You feel like you are living someone else's dream. Sometimes people follow expectations from family, society, or friends. If you find yourself doing things just because others expect you to, rather than because you want to, this is a warning sign. Living someone else's dream can make you feel trapped and unhappy. You lack energy and motivation. When you are not living your true purpose, your energy levels drop. Tasks feel harder and motivation disappears quickly. On the other hand, when you follow your true purpose, you naturally feel more energetic and excited, even when challenges come. You have a constant feeling of confusion or doubt. If you often question your choices or feel unsure about your path, this may be a sign. Living your true purpose brings clarity and confidence even during difficult times. Confusion shows your inner self is not aligned with your current actions. Your life feels routine and meaningless. Repeating the same routine without feeling connected to it is a clear signal. When your daily life feels mechanical and meaningless, it is because you are not doing what gives your life purpose. True purpose adds meaning to even the smallest activities. You don't feel proud of your achievements. If you achieve things but don't feel proud or satisfied, your success may not be aligned with your true self. True purpose makes your achievements feel valuable and fulfilling. You feel isolated or misunderstood. Sometimes living out of alignment with your purpose can make you feel lonely or disconnected from others. When you find people who share your true passions and values, life feels more connected and joyful. Recognizing these signs is the first step toward change. If you identify with one or more of these feelings, take time to explore what really matters to you. Ask yourself what makes you feel alive, excited, and meaningful. Finding your true purpose is a journey, but it is the key to a happier, more fulfilled Passion is the energy that fuels our actions and drives us toward something meaningful. It is the deep feeling inside that makes us excited to wake up every day and work on what we love. Our life mission is the purpose we find in life. It is the reason we exist beyond basic needs. It often includes making a positive impact on ourselves and others. Passion and life mission are closely connected. Passion acts like a compass guiding us toward our mission. When we follow our passion, we discover what truly matters to us. Sometimes people think their life mission is something big or complicated, but in reality, it can be as simple as helping others, creating art, solving problems, or learning new skills. Passion helps us see what we enjoy and where our talents lie. When passion meets life mission, it creates motivation. Motivation gives us the strength to overcome challenges and keep going, even when things get difficult. This connection makes work feel less like a task and more like a meaningful journey. Without passion, life mission can feel empty or forced. We might lose interest or feel tired. But with passion, every step toward our mission feels rewarding and full of purpose. Discovering your passion takes time. It requires trying new things, paying attention to what excites you, and reflecting on your experiences. Be patient and open to change. Once you find your passion, ask yourself how it connects to your life mission. What difference do you want to make? How can your passion serve others or improve your life? Passion also helps us stay focused. It reduces distractions and keeps us aligned with our goals. This focus helps us use our time and energy wisely. In summary, passion is the heart of your life mission. It gives you direction, energy, and meaning. When you follow your passion, you move closer to living a life that feels true and fulfilling. Start today by exploring what excites you. Listen to your feelings and take small steps toward your passion. Your life mission will become clearer, and your journey will be full of purpose. Today we explore an important question. Is purpose the same as career? Many people use these words interchangeably, but they are different. Understanding the difference can help you live a happier and more meaningful life. First, let's define what career means. A career is the work or job you do to earn money. It is often connected to skills, education, and experience. People choose careers based on their interests, strengths, or opportunities. Examples of careers include being a teacher, doctor, engineer, artist, or business owner. Careers usually involve specific roles, tasks, and goals. Now, what is purpose? Purpose is the reason why you do something. It is your inner motivation, your deep sense of meaning in life. Purpose is about what matters most to you and how you want to contribute to the world. It is often connected to values, passions, and beliefs. For example, your purpose might be to help others, create beauty, solve problems, or bring happiness. So purpose is about why you do things. Career is about what you do to make a living. Sometimes your career matches your purpose perfectly. For example, if your purpose is to teach and help others and your career is teaching, then purpose and career overlap. However, this is not always the case. Many people work in jobs that do not match their deeper purpose. They may do their job for money but feel unfulfilled or disconnected. This is because their career is not aligned with their true purpose. Understanding the difference between purpose and career helps in making better life choices. When you know your purpose, you can look for careers or activities that support it. This creates balance and satisfaction in life. You can also find purpose outside of your career. For example, through hobbies, volunteering, or relationships. It is important to remember that purpose can change over time. As you grow, your values and passions may shift. Your career may also change, but staying connected to your purpose keeps you motivated and focused. In summary, purpose and career are not the same. Career is what you do to earn money and build skills. Purpose is why you do what you do, your deeper meaning in life. When purpose and career align, life feels more meaningful and rewarding. Think about your own life. What is your purpose? Does your career support it? If not, what steps can you take to bring them closer together? Remember, finding purpose is a journey, not a destination. Every day offers a new opportunity to grow spiritually and live a more meaningful life. Developing daily spiritual habits can help bring peace, clarity, and purpose. Here are some simple but powerful habits anyone can practice. First, start your day with gratitude. Take a moment each morning to think about things you are thankful for. It could be your health, family, a new day, or even a small joy. Focusing on gratitude shifts your mindset from lack to abundance and opens your heart. Next, practice mindfulness or meditation. Spending just 5 to 10 minutes focusing on your breath or being fully present calms the mind and reduces stress. Mindfulness helps you notice the beauty in everyday moments and connect with your inner self. Reading or reflecting on spiritual texts or positive affirmations is another helpful habit. Whether it is a sacred scripture, inspiring quotes, or personal values, reading something uplifting can guide your thoughts and actions throughout the day. Make time for prayer or silent reflection. This is a way to communicate with a higher power or your inner spirit. It creates a feeling of support, guidance, and connection beyond the material world. Act with kindness. Simple acts like smiling, helping others, or listening fully can deepen your sense of compassion and make your life more meaningful. Giving without expecting anything in return enriches both you and those around you. Spend time in nature regularly. Nature's rhythms remind us of life's cycles and the interconnectedness of all things. Walking outside, feeling the sun or breeze, and observing plants or animals can renew your spirit. End your day with self-reflection. Look back on your day honestly, but gently. Consider what went well, what challenges you faced, and what you learned. This habit supports growth and encourages positive change over time. Remember, spiritual growth is a journey, not a destination. Daily habits build up gradually and help create a life filled with meaning, joy, and peace. Start small, be consistent, and watch how your life transforms. Welcome to your first step toward meditation. Meditation is a simple practice that helps calm the mind, reduce stress, and improve focus. You do not need any special tools or skills to begin. Just a few minutes a day can make a big difference in your life. Find a quiet and comfortable place where you will not be disturbed. You can sit on a chair or on the floor with your legs crossed. Keep your back straight but relaxed. Rest your hands on your lap or knees. Close your eyes gently. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Feel your lungs fill with air, then slowly breathe out through your mouth. Do this 2 more times, each time focusing on your breath. Now breathe naturally. Pay attention to the feeling of your breath as it enters and leaves your body. Notice the rise and fall of your chest or belly. If your mind starts to wander, it is okay. Simply notice the thoughts without judgment and gently bring your attention back to your breath. Try to sit quietly like this for 2 to 3 minutes. With practice, you can slowly increase this time. Meditation is not about stopping your thoughts or forcing your mind to be empty. It is about observing your thoughts and feelings with kindness and patience. Meditation helps you connect with your inner self and find peace amidst daily life challenges. If you find it helpful, you can repeat a simple word or phrase silently to yourself. This is called a mantra. Words like calm, peace, or relax can help keep your focus steady. After your meditation time ends, open your eyes slowly. Take a moment to notice how your body and mind feel. You may feel more relaxed, focused, or refreshed. Try to meditate every day, even if only for a few minutes. Consistency is the key to building your meditation practice. Remember, meditation is a personal journey. There is no right or wrong way to do it. Be patient with yourself and enjoy the process. Start your inner journey today. Find stillness, breathe deeply, and connect with your true self. Journaling is more than just writing down daily events or thoughts. It is a powerful tool that helps you connect deeply with your inner self. When you put your feelings, dreams, and questions on paper, you create a bridge between your conscious mind and your soul. This process can reveal your true path in life. Many people struggle to understand their purpose. They feel lost or confused about the next steps they should take. Journaling offers a way to clear this confusion. By regularly writing down your thoughts and emotions, you start to notice patterns and insights that were hidden before. These clues come from your inner wisdom, guiding you toward your soul's desires. One important benefit of journaling is self-reflection. When you write honestly, you become aware of what truly matters to you. You can explore your fears, hopes, and values. This self-awareness is the foundation of finding your soul's path. It helps you make decisions aligned with your authentic self. Journaling also supports emotional healing. Sometimes blocked emotions or past wounds hold you back from moving forward. Writing about these experiences allows you to release pain and gain clarity. When you feel lighter inside, you are better able to hear your soul's voice. Another way journaling reveals your path is through creative expression. You can use prompts, drawings, or free writing to access parts of yourself that are usually quiet. This creative space invites inspiration and new ideas. You might discover talents or passions that point to your life's purpose. To start journaling for your soul's path, find a quiet place and a notebook or journal that feels special to you. Set aside time each day or week to write without judgment. Write whatever comes to mind, thoughts, dreams, questions, or memories. Do not worry about grammar or spelling. Let your heart speak freely. Try asking yourself powerful questions in your journal, such as, what do I love to do that makes me lose track of time? What are my biggest dreams and fears? What lessons have I learned from past challenges? What kind of life do I want to create? Answering these questions can unlock new understanding and direction. Remember, your journal is your personal space. It is safe and private. You do not need to share it with anyone. This freedom allows you to explore your soul honestly and deeply. Over time, you will see your journal fill with insights and wisdom. Your soul's path will become clearer, and you will feel more confident in your journey. Journaling helps you trust yourself and your inner guidance. In conclusion, journaling is a simple yet powerful practice to reveal your soul's path. It connects you to your true self, heals emotional blocks, and sparks creativity. By making journaling a habit, you open the door to a more meaningful and purposeful life. Start your journaling journey today and discover the path your soul has been waiting to show you. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It is a deep feeling of appreciation for the good things in life. When people practice gratitude, they open their hearts to a stronger connection with themselves and the world around them. Gratitude helps us notice the positive even during difficult times. Instead of focusing on what is missing, it reminds us of what we already have. This shift in focus changes how we experience life. It brings peace, happiness, and a sense of purpose. Spiritually, gratitude is a powerful way to connect with a higher power or the universe. When we feel grateful, we recognize that we are part of something bigger than ourselves. This recognition creates a bond between us and the divine energy that flows through everything. Practicing gratitude daily is simple but powerful. One way is to keep a gratitude journal. Write down 3 things you are thankful for every day. These can be small, like a warm cup of tea, or big, like the support of a loved one. This practice trains the mind to focus on blessings. Another way to cultivate gratitude is through meditation. Sit quietly and think about the people, moments, or experiences that bring you joy. Feel thankful for them deeply. This meditation can bring calm and open the heart to spiritual awareness. Gratitude also improves relationships. When we express thanks to others, it builds trust and love. It creates positive energy between people. This energy helps us feel connected not only to others but to life itself. Many spiritual traditions teach gratitude as a key principle. It is seen as a way to honor life and respect the gifts we receive every day. By practicing gratitude, we align ourselves with the natural flow of kindness and abundance. In summary, gratitude is a simple yet powerful key to spiritual connection. It helps us see the good, feel connected to a higher power, and strengthen relationships. Making gratitude a daily habit can change life in a positive way. Start today by noticing one thing you are grateful for right now. Let gratitude open your heart and bring you closer to spiritual peace. Connecting with your purpose can change your life. Visualization is a powerful tool to help you achieve this connection. It allows you to clearly see your goals and align your actions with what truly matters. Here are some effective visualization techniques to help you connect deeply with your purpose. First, find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths to relax your body and mind. Focus on your breathing as it calms your thoughts. This creates the perfect environment for visualization. Next, imagine your ideal life. Picture yourself living with complete purpose. See the details clearly: where you are, who is around you, and what you are doing. Feel the emotions connected with this life. Are you happy, fulfilled, or confident? The stronger your feelings, the more powerful the visualization becomes. Now focus on your goals. Visualize the steps you need to take to reach your purpose. Imagine yourself taking these actions successfully. See yourself overcoming challenges with confidence. Visualize each small success as a step closer to your true purpose. This helps build motivation and clarity. Another useful technique is to create a vision board. Collect images, quotes, and symbols that represent your purpose and goals. Arrange them on a board where you can see them daily. Visualize these images often and let them remind you of your purpose. This keeps your mind focused and inspired. Practice gratitude during your visualization sessions. Imagine feeling thankful for the progress you have made and the opportunities ahead. Gratitude attracts positive energy and strengthens your connection to your purpose. Visualization works best when practiced regularly. Spend 5 to 10 minutes each day on these techniques. Over time, your subconscious mind will begin to guide you toward actions that align with your purpose. You will notice increased clarity and motivation. In summary, Visualization helps you connect with your purpose by creating a clear mental picture of your ideal life, goals, and the steps to achieve them. Relax, focus, imagine, and feel gratitude. Use vision boards to keep your purpose in sight. Practice daily for lasting results. Start today. Visualize your purpose clearly and take one small step toward it. Your future self will thank you. Spiritual awakening is a journey many people experience. It is a process of growing awareness, deeper understanding, and connection with life and yourself. This journey has different stages. Knowing these stages can help you recognize where you are and what to expect. Here are the 7 stages of spiritual awakening explained clearly. Stage 1, Awakening Call. The first stage is when something inside you starts to change. You might feel restless or question your life and purpose. This can happen suddenly or slowly. Often, people feel a strong desire for deeper meaning or truth. It may come from an event, a book, or even just a quiet feeling inside. Stage 2, Self-Reflection. After the awakening call, the second stage is self-reflection. You begin to look inside yourself. You question old beliefs, habits, and patterns. This can be confusing or even painful, but it is necessary to see what no longer serves you. You start to understand yourself better and realize you are more than your thoughts or emotions. Stage 3, Dark Night of the Soul. The third stage is sometimes called the Dark Night of the Soul. It is a challenging time. You may feel lost, sad, or disconnected. This happens because old parts of your identity are breaking down. But this stage is important for growth. It clears the way for new understanding and light. Stage 4, Awakening of Inner Power. In the fourth stage, you begin to feel stronger inside. You reconnect with your inner power and wisdom. You start trusting yourself more. This stage brings clarity, peace, and confidence. You learn to listen to your intuition and inner guidance. Stage 5, Connection with Higher Consciousness. The fifth stage is about connecting with higher consciousness. This means feeling a deeper connection to the universe, nature, or a higher power. You feel more compassionate and loving toward others. Your sense of separation decreases. You begin to see life as one whole. Stage 6, Living Authentically. At this stage, you live more authentically. You express your true self without fear or hiding. Your actions and choices align with your inner truth. Life feels more meaningful and joyful. You become a positive influence for others by simply being yourself. Stage 7, Spiritual Integration. The final stage is spiritual integration. This means bringing everything you learned into your daily life. You balance your spiritual awareness with practical living. You feel peaceful and grounded while staying connected to higher wisdom. Spiritual awakening becomes a natural part of who you are. These 7 stages are a path to deeper awareness and freedom. Remember, the process is unique for everyone. You might move through these stages slowly or quickly, and sometimes you may revisit certain stages. Spiritual awakening is not a destination, but a continuous journey of growth and discovery. The dark night of the soul is a deep and difficult experience. It is a time when a person feels lost, confused, and disconnected from life. It is often described as a spiritual crisis or a period of intense inner struggle. Many people go through this at some point in their lives. Understanding it can help you move through it with more awareness and strength. The term Dark Night of the Soul comes from a 16th century Spanish poet and mystic named Saint John of the Cross. He used it to describe his own spiritual suffering and growth. Today, the phrase refers to any time when someone feels a deep emptiness or pain inside, especially related to their beliefs, purpose, or connection to something greater. During the dark night, people may feel sadness, fear, or hopelessness. They might question their purpose in life or feel separated from their usual sense of self. This can be scary, but it is also a chance to grow. The pain can push a person to look inside, face difficult truths, and change their life in important ways. This experience is not the same as depression, though it can feel similar. It is often spiritual or emotional, not just mental or physical. The dark night can lead to greater clarity, peace, and a stronger sense of self once it passes. There are a few important things to know about the dark night of the soul. First, it is temporary. Although it may feel endless, it will eventually end. It is part of a process of transformation. Just like a storm clears, the darkness will lift. Second, it is a sign of growth. It means that old ways of thinking or living no longer work for you. It is a chance to release what no longer serves you and open up to something new. Third, self-care is very important during this time. Rest, gentle activities, and support from others can help. It is okay to ask for help or take a break from stress. Fourth, patience is key. Healing and growth do not happen overnight. The dark night requires time and kindness towards yourself. Finally, many people find that after this difficult phase, life feels more meaningful. They discover a deeper connection to themselves and the world around them. The dark night can lead to a new beginning. In summary, the dark night of the soul is a natural but challenging experience. It involves feeling lost and in pain, but also growing and healing. It is temporary and leads to transformation. Take care of yourself, be patient, and remember that this difficult time can open the door to a brighter future. Emotional turmoil is a common experience during spiritual or personal awakening. It can feel confusing, overwhelming, and sometimes even painful. Understanding how to manage these emotions is important for your growth and well-being. First, recognize that emotional turmoil is natural. Awakening often brings hidden feelings to the surface. These feelings might include sadness, anger, fear, or anxiety. Instead of resisting or ignoring these emotions, allow yourself to feel them fully. Suppressing emotions can cause more stress later. Second, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness means paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When strong emotions arise, take a few deep breaths and observe your feelings. Notice where you feel tension in your body. Accept these sensations without trying to change them immediately. This practice helps create space between you and your emotions. Third, express your emotions in healthy ways. Writing in a journal, talking with a trusted friend, or creating art can help release emotional energy. Avoid harmful outlets like excessive drinking or isolating yourself. Instead, find activities that support healing and self-expression. Fourth, maintain a daily self-care routine. Good sleep, balanced nutrition, and gentle exercise improve emotional stability. Taking time for relaxation, such as meditation or a warm bath, calms the nervous system and helps regulate mood. Fifth, seek support if needed. Sometimes emotional turmoil can feel too much to handle alone. Talking to a therapist or joining a support group can provide guidance and understanding. Remember, asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Lastly, remind yourself that emotional turmoil during awakening is temporary. These feelings are part of a process leading to greater self-awareness and inner peace. Trust the journey and be patient with yourself. To summarize, allow yourself to fully feel your emotions. Practice mindfulness to observe feelings without judgment. Express emotions through safe and creative outlets. Care for your body with good sleep, nutrition, and relaxation. Seek support when necessary. Remember, this phase will pass and growth will follow. Handling emotional turmoil with kindness and awareness helps transform challenges into opportunities for healing and growth. Spiritual growth is a personal journey. It means becoming more aware of yourself and the world around you. It helps you live with more peace, love, and understanding. Here are some real-life signs that show you are growing spiritually. First, you start feeling more peaceful inside. Life still has challenges, but you don't get upset as quickly. You accept things you cannot change. This calmness shows that you trust the flow of life more than before. Second, you become more kind and compassionate. You care about others and their feelings. You find it easier to forgive people who hurt you. You understand that everyone is on their own path, and you respect their journey. Third, you notice that you are more honest with yourself. You stop hiding your true feelings. You recognize your strengths and weaknesses. This self-awareness helps you grow and improve every day. Fourth, you feel connected to something bigger than yourself. It could be nature, the universe, or a higher power. You see the beauty in small things like a flower or a sunset. This connection brings meaning and joy to your life. Fifth, you want to help others without expecting anything in return. You give your time, energy, or resources because it feels right. This generosity is a sign that your heart is opening up. Sixth, you become more patient and less judgmental. You listen to others without interrupting. You accept different opinions without feeling the need to argue. This acceptance shows your spiritual maturity. Seventh, you enjoy spending time alone. Being alone no longer feels lonely. Instead, it becomes a time to reflect, meditate, or just be still. This inner silence helps you understand yourself better. Eighth, you start to let go of material things and focus more on experiences and relationships. You realize that true happiness comes from within, not from what you own. Finally, you feel a deep sense of gratitude. You appreciate every moment, even the difficult ones, because they teach you valuable lessons. Gratitude fills your heart and makes life more beautiful. These signs may not happen all at once. Spiritual growth is a slow and ongoing process. But when you notice these changes in your life, it means you are moving forward on your spiritual path. Remember, spiritual growth is about becoming the best version of yourself. It is a journey of love, understanding, and peace. The law of attraction is a popular idea that many people talk about today. At its core, it means that the thoughts and feelings you focus on can bring similar experiences into your life. Simply put, what you think about the most is what you attract. This idea suggests that if you focus on positive things like happiness, success, or health, you will bring those things to you. On the other hand, if you focus on negative thoughts, you may attract problems or struggles. The law of attraction is based on the belief that everything in the universe is energy. Your thoughts are a type of energy, and this energy can influence the world around you. So by keeping your mind focused on what you want, you send a message to the universe to bring those things to you. Many people use this law to improve their lives. They visualize their goals clearly and feel the emotions of already having what they want. This practice helps them stay motivated and focused. However, it is important to understand that the law of attraction is not magic. It does not mean you can just wish for something and it will happen without effort. Taking action is always necessary. The law works best when you combine positive thinking with hard work and patience. Another important point is to be clear about what you want. When your goals are specific, it becomes easier to focus your thoughts and energy on them. Vague wishes do not create strong signals for the universe. In addition, practicing gratitude helps. Being thankful for what you already have brings more positive energy into your life and attracts more good things. In summary, the law of attraction is about focusing your mind and feelings on the things you want, believing they are possible, and taking the right actions toward them. It is a powerful way to change your mindset and open yourself up to new opportunities. By understanding this, you can use the law of attraction to support your personal growth and create a life you enjoy. The word chakra comes from Sanskrit and means wheel or disc. Chakras are energy centers located throughout the body. These energy points affect physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. There are 7 main chakras, each with its own location, color, and meaning. Root chakra. The root chakra is at the base of the spine. It is red in color. This chakra represents stability, security, and survival. When balanced, it helps you feel grounded and safe. When blocked, it may cause anxiety or fear. Sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is located below the navel in the lower abdomen. Its color is orange. This chakra controls creativity, pleasure, and emotions. A balanced sacral chakra supports healthy relationships and joy. When blocked, it can lead to emotional instability or lack of motivation. Solar plexus chakra. This chakra is found in the upper abdomen near the stomach. It is yellow. The solar plexus chakra governs personal power, confidence, and self-esteem. When this chakra is open, it helps you feel strong and in control. Blockages may cause low confidence or digestive problems. Heart chakra located in the center of the chest. The heart chakra is green. It is connected to love, compassion, and forgiveness. A balanced heart chakra encourages kindness and emotional healing. If blocked, it can cause feelings of loneliness or bitterness. Throat chakra. The throat chakra is in the throat area. Its color is blue. This chakra is linked to communication and self-expression. When open, it allows clear and honest communication. Blockages may result in difficulty expressing thoughts or shyness. Third eye chakra. This chakra is located between the eyebrows. It is indigo in color. The third eye chakra influences intuition, insight, and wisdom. A balanced third eye chakra helps you trust your inner guidance. When blocked, it can cause confusion or poor decision-making. Crown chakra. The crown chakra sits at the top of the head. It is violet or white. This chakra connects you to spirituality and higher consciousness. When open, it brings a sense of peace and connection to the universe. Blockages may lead to feeling disconnected or lacking purpose. Balancing these chakras helps energy flow freely through the body. Practices like meditation, yoga, deep breathing, and visualization can help clear blockages and strengthen each chakra. Understanding chakras can improve overall health, emotional balance, and spiritual growth. By paying attention to these energy centers, you can achieve greater harmony within yourself. Intuition is a natural ability that everyone has. It is the inner voice or feeling that guides us without using logic or reasoning. In spiritual life, intuition is very powerful. It helps us connect with our true selves in the world beyond what we can see. When we trust our intuition, we listen to a deeper part of ourselves. This inner knowing often shows the right path to take, especially when the mind is confused or uncertain. Intuition is like a compass that points us toward what feels true and meaningful. Many spiritual traditions believe that intuition comes from the soul or higher consciousness. It is not just a guess but a form of wisdom that comes from beyond the ordinary mind. This wisdom can guide us to make better decisions, avoid harm, and grow spiritually. To develop intuition, we need to be still and quiet inside. Practices like meditation, prayer, or simply spending time in nature help calm the mind. When the mind is calm, intuition becomes clearer and stronger. It is easier to hear the subtle signals from inside. Sometimes intuition may appear as feelings, images, or thoughts that seem sudden or unexpected. It may also come as a strong sense of knowing without explanation. It is important to pay attention to these signs and trust them. Using intuition in daily life can bring peace and confidence. It helps us act in harmony with our values and purpose. When we ignore intuition, we may feel lost or disconnected from ourselves. Intuition also connects us with others in the universe. It helps us feel empathy and understand deeper truths. It can guide us in relationships, work, and personal growth. In conclusion, intuition is a powerful tool in spiritual life. It helps us connect to our inner wisdom and live with purpose. By trusting and developing intuition, we can experience greater peace, clarity, and fulfillment. Many people talk about soulmates and twin flames as if they mean the same thing. But they are different types of spiritual connections. Understanding the difference can help us recognize these special relationships in our lives. A soulmate is someone who connects deeply with your soul. Soulmates are often described as people who bring comfort, support, and growth. You can have many soulmates in your lifetime. They can be friends, family members, or romantic partners. Soulmates help you learn important lessons and heal emotional wounds. When you meet a soulmate, the connection feels natural and easy. There is a strong sense of trust and understanding. On the other hand, a twin flame is a unique and powerful connection. A twin flame is believed to be your other half, your soul split into two bodies. There is only one twin flame for each person. Meeting your twin flame can feel intense and challenging. Twin flames mirror each other's strengths and weaknesses. This reflection helps both partners grow spiritually, but it can also bring up unresolved fears and emotions. Twin flame relationships are often described as a journey. At first, there may be a strong attraction and deep connection. Then, difficulties or separations may occur. These moments allow each person to work on themselves. The goal is to reach balance and unity together. When twin flames come back together, their bond is even stronger. Both soulmates and twin flames teach us about love and self-awareness. Soulmates offer comfort and companionship. Twin flames push us to face our inner truths and grow. Recognizing these connections can help us appreciate the different roles people play in our spiritual journey. It is important to remember that not every important relationship fits into these categories. Some connections are meaningful but do not have a spiritual purpose. The key is to be open and mindful in relationships. Trust your feelings and intuition when you meet someone special. In summary, soulmates are loving companions who help us heal and grow. Twin flames are intense mirrors who challenge us to evolve. Both types of connections enrich our lives in different ways. Understanding them can bring clarity and peace as we navigate love and spirituality. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. There is always so much to do, so many distractions and constant noise. Staying grounded helps you stay calm, focused, and in control. Here are simple steps to help you stay grounded no matter how busy life gets. First, focus on your breathing. Taking slow, deep breaths helps calm your mind and body. When you feel stressed, pause for a moment and take 5 deep breaths. Inhale slowly through your nose, hold for a second, then exhale gently through your mouth. This simple act brings your attention to the present moment and helps reduce anxiety. Next, connect with nature. Spending time outside even for a few minutes can help you feel more balanced. Walk barefoot on the grass, sit under a tree, or just notice the sky and the sounds around you. Nature has a calming effect and reminds us of the bigger world beyond our busy schedules. Another way to stay grounded is to limit distractions. Turn off unnecessary notifications on your phone and computer. Create specific times to check emails and social media. This helps prevent constant interruptions and allows you to focus on what really matters. Practicing mindfulness is also very helpful. Mindfulness means paying full attention to what you are doing right now, without judgment. Whether you are eating, walking, or working, try to be fully present. Notice the sights, sounds, smells, and feelings. Mindfulness trains your mind to stay centered and reduces stress. It is important to take breaks regularly. Working without rest can make you feel exhausted and scattered. Stand up, stretch, or take a short walk every hour. These small breaks refresh your mind and improve productivity. Keeping a daily journal can also help you stay grounded. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, or things you are grateful for creates a sense of clarity. It helps you process emotions and focus on positive aspects of your life. Finally, make time for self-care. This can be anything that helps you relax and recharge. It could be reading a book, listening to music, meditating, or spending time with loved ones. Self-care restores your energy and keeps you connected to yourself. To stay grounded in a busy world, remember these key actions. Breathe deeply, connect with nature, reduce distractions, practice mindfulness, take breaks, write a journal, and care for yourself. These small habits can create a big difference in your mental and emotional well-being. Try to include them in your daily routine and feel more calm and balanced every day. Forgiveness is a powerful and necessary part of life. It helps us release pain, anger, and resentment. When we forgive, we free ourselves from the weight of negative emotions. Forgiveness is not about forgetting or excusing wrong behavior. Instead, it is about choosing peace for ourselves. Holding on to anger or grudges can harm our mental and physical health. It keeps us stuck in the past and blocks our happiness. Letting go does not mean we approve of what happened. It means we decide to stop carrying the burden. Spiritual traditions around the world teach forgiveness as a way to heal and grow. It connects us to kindness, compassion, and understanding. Forgiveness opens the heart and allows love to return. Letting go takes courage. It is a process that happens over time. Sometimes it starts by recognizing how holding on hurts us more than the person who caused pain. When we forgive, we break free from anger's control. One way to begin is by practicing self-forgiveness. Many people are hardest on themselves. Remember that forgiving yourself is just as important as forgiving others. It brings inner peace and helps us move forward. Another way is through mindfulness. Pay attention to your feelings without judgment. Notice when anger or pain arises. Acknowledge these feelings, but do not let them rule your thoughts. Breathe deeply and remind yourself that you are choosing peace. Writing a letter to the person who hurt you, even if you never send it, can help. Express your feelings honestly. Then imagine releasing those feelings like letting go of a heavy weight. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. It does not change the past, but it changes your future. It opens the door to healing and happiness. Letting go and forgiving are spiritual practices that bring light into your life. They teach you to love more deeply, live more freely, and find peace in every moment. Negative people can affect our mood, energy, and even our spiritual growth. Learning how to deal with them in a healthy spiritual way helps protect our peace and happiness. This video explains simple spiritual steps to handle negative people without losing your calm. First, understand that negativity comes from pain, fear, or lack of understanding. When someone is negative, it often means they are struggling inside. This does not mean you have to accept their negativity or let it affect you. You have the power to choose how you respond. The first step is to stay calm and centered. When you feel negative energy around you, take a deep breath. Imagine a bright light surrounding you. This light is your spiritual protection. It keeps you safe from harm and negativity. This practice helps you stay peaceful even when others are upset or angry. Second, practice compassion. Remember that everyone has their own challenges. When negative people speak or act badly, try to see their pain instead of their words. This does not mean you have to agree with them. It means you do not allow their negativity to control your feelings. Next, set healthy boundaries. It is okay to limit your time or contact with people who bring you down. Saying no is not selfish. It is necessary to protect your spiritual health. You can be kind but firm. Let others know you need space to keep your peace. Another powerful tool is prayer or meditation. Spend time daily connecting with your higher self or spiritual source. Ask for strength, patience, and wisdom to deal with negativity. This connection helps you stay strong and centered. Also, practice forgiveness. Holding on to anger or resentment hurts your spirit. Forgiveness frees you from negative feelings. It does not mean forgetting what happened or allowing bad behavior. It means releasing the burden from your heart so you can heal. Finally, surround yourself with positive energy. Spend time with uplifting people, read inspiring books, or listen to peaceful music. Positive energy fills your soul and makes it easier to handle negativity. In summary, dealing with negative people spiritually means protecting your peace, showing compassion, setting boundaries, praying or meditating, forgiving, and inviting positivity into your life. These steps help you grow stronger and happier every day. Remember, your spiritual peace is your most valuable treasure. Protect it wisely. Mental peace is something everyone wants but often finds hard to achieve. Spirituality can be a powerful tool to help find calmness and balance in life. Here's how to use spirituality for mental peace. First, understand what spirituality means. Spirituality is about connecting with something bigger than yourself. It can be a belief in a higher power, nature, or simply finding purpose and meaning in life. It does not depend on religion but focuses on inner growth and peace. Start by creating quiet moments each day. Find a calm place where you can sit without distractions. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Slowly breathe in and out. This simple practice helps to calm your mind and reduce stress. Next, try meditation or mindfulness. Meditation means paying attention to the present moment without judgment. Mindfulness is being fully aware of what you are doing, feeling, or thinking right now. Both meditation and mindfulness can reduce anxiety and help you feel more peaceful. Another important step is to practice gratitude. Each day, think about 3 things you are thankful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from worries to positive things. This helps your mind feel lighter and happier. Reading spiritual books or listening to inspiring talks can also support your mental peace. Choose content that encourages kindness, love, and forgiveness. These values create positive feelings inside you and improve your mental health. Connecting with nature is another spiritual practice that brings peace. Spend time outside, observe trees, flowers, or listen to birds. Nature reminds us that life is always changing, and this helps us accept challenges calmly. Helping others is also a way to grow spiritually. Acts of kindness and service increase feelings of purpose and happiness. When you support someone, you feel connected and less alone. Finally, accept yourself and your journey. Spirituality teaches self-acceptance. Understand that it is okay to have difficult feelings. Instead of fighting them, try to observe and let them pass naturally. Using these spiritual practices regularly can help your mind become peaceful and strong. Mental peace is not about avoiding problems, but learning to stay calm even when challenges come. Everyone walks their own spiritual path, but sometimes your personal growth can light the way for others. You don't need to be perfect or a spiritual leader. You simply need to be real, open, and honest about your journey. The first way to inspire others is by being authentic. Share your struggles, your doubts, and the moments that changed you. People connect more deeply when they see that you are human, not flawless. Your honesty becomes a mirror for them. It tells them, if you can keep going, so can I. Second, live your values. Actions speak louder than words. When people see you practicing kindness, forgiveness, or patience in real situations, they understand your spiritual path more clearly. It's not about preaching. It's about showing what's possible through your own life choices. Another powerful way to inspire is by listening. Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is give someone your full attention without judgment. When others feel heard and accepted, they open up. This creates a space where healing and growth can happen naturally. You can also share your insights, but gently. Talk about what you've learned through meditation, prayer, or self-reflection, but without trying to convince anyone. When you speak from experience, not opinion, people listen more closely. They feel safe exploring those ideas for themselves. Don't be afraid to talk about transformation. Whether it's finding peace after chaos, love after loss, or strength after fear, your story matters. When others see how far you've come, they begin to believe that they can change too. Lastly, stay humble. A true spiritual journey never ends. There's always more to learn, more to grow, more to let go. When people see that you're still evolving, they'll understand that growth is a lifelong process, and they'll feel more comfortable starting their own path. Your spiritual journey is not just for you. Every step you take, every lesson you learn becomes a light for someone else. You don't have to try to inspire, just be yourself, and that will be enough. Death is one of the greatest mysteries of life. Many people wonder what happens after we die. Different spiritual beliefs offer various answers. This video will explore some of the main spiritual perspectives on what happens after death. First, Many spiritual traditions believe in the idea of the soul. The soul is seen as the eternal part of a person that continues to exist even after the body dies. According to these beliefs, the soul leaves the body and moves on to another state of existence. One common belief is reincarnation. This idea is found in religions like Hinduism, Buddhism, and some forms of New Age spirituality. Reincarnation means that after death, the soul is reborn in a new body. The new life depends on the karma or actions of the previous life. Good actions lead to a better rebirth, while bad actions may cause a less fortunate new life. This cycle of death and rebirth continues until the soul reaches spiritual enlightenment or liberation. Another spiritual perspective is the concept of the afterlife. In Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, there is a belief in heaven and hell. After death, the soul is judged based on its earthly life. Those who lived good and faithful lives are rewarded with heaven, a place of peace and happiness. Those who lived in sin or rejection of God may be sent to hell, a place of punishment. Some beliefs also include a temporary state called purgatory, where souls are purified before entering heaven. Some spiritual teachings speak about the soul's journey through different planes or dimensions. The soul may travel through stages of existence, learning and growing before reaching its final destination. These planes can be thought of as spiritual worlds beyond our physical reality. Many spiritual perspectives emphasize the idea of reunion. This means that after death, the soul reunites with loved ones who have passed away. This reunion brings comfort and healing for those left behind and helps the soul continue its journey with support and love. There are also spiritual beliefs about the soul's transformation. After death, the soul may change its form or energy. Some traditions describe the soul becoming pure light or energy, returning to the universe or a divine source. This transformation is often seen as a return to the origin of all life. It is important to remember that these spiritual perspectives offer hope and meaning about what happens after death. They help people cope with loss and encourage living a meaningful life. Even though no one can prove exactly what happens after death, these beliefs guide many in their spiritual journey. In summary, spiritual perspectives on what happens after death include the soul's continuation, reincarnation, afterlife in heaven or hell, journeys through spiritual planes, reunions with loved ones, and transformation into pure energy. Each tradition provides a unique view that helps people find peace and understanding about the end of life. Your spiritual journey is a unique and personal path. Sharing this journey can inspire others to find their own way. Here are some simple ways to inspire others through your spiritual experience. First, be authentic. Show who you really are. People connect more deeply when they see honesty. Share your true feelings, struggles, and growth. Authenticity builds trust and encourages others to open their hearts. Second, practice kindness. Small acts of kindness can leave a big impact. When you live with compassion, others notice. Kindness reflects your spiritual growth and can motivate others to be kinder too. Third, listen deeply. Inspiring others is not just about talking. It is also about listening with an open mind and heart. When you listen, you create space for others to share their stories. This mutual sharing can spark inspiration for both sides. Fourth, share your lessons. Talk about the lessons you have learned on your journey. This can include meditation, mindfulness, forgiveness, or gratitude. Explaining these lessons clearly helps others understand how they can grow too. Fifth, be patient. Spiritual growth takes time. Everyone moves at their own pace. Show patience with others and yourself. This patience teaches that the journey is important, not just the destination. Sixth, lead by example. Live your values every day. When people see you practicing peace, love, and humility, they feel inspired to do the same. Your actions speak louder than words. Seventh, encourage others to explore. Invite people to try simple spiritual practices. This could be meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature. Offering gentle encouragement can open new doors for others. Eighth, stay positive but real. Share your hope and optimism, but do not hide your challenges. Being real about your ups and downs shows that spiritual journeys are human journeys. This honesty makes your story more relatable. Finally, remember that inspiring others is a gift, not a task. It happens naturally when you live your spiritual truth. Focus on your growth and share with love. Inspiration will follow. By being authentic, kind, patient, and positive, your spiritual journey can light the way for others. Your story matters. It can help someone find their own path to peace and happiness. Everyone wants to leave a legacy, but not all legacies truly reflect who we are deep inside. Leaving a legacy that aligns with your soul means creating something meaningful, authentic, and lasting. It is about living in a way that reflects your true values and passions. First, understand what matters most to you. Your legacy is a reflection of your beliefs, dreams, and the impact you want to have on others. Take time to think about your core values. What do you stand for? What makes you feel alive and fulfilled? Your answers to these questions shape the legacy you want to leave. Next, focus on the relationships you build. The people you touch with kindness, love, and support carry your energy forward. Investing time and care in family, friends, and community creates a ripple effect. These connections become a living legacy that lasts beyond material things. Another important part of a soulful legacy is contribution. Giving back in any form, whether through your talents, time, or resources, adds purpose to your life. Helping others grow, heal, or succeed is a powerful way to align your actions with your soul's mission. Living authentically also means being true to yourself every day. When you act with honesty and courage, your legacy becomes genuine and inspiring. Avoid trying to please everyone or follow paths that don't feel right. Your unique story and choices matter. Finally, remember that legacies are built over time. Small daily actions matter as much as big achievements. Simple acts of kindness, standing up for what you believe in, or sharing your knowledge can leave a lasting impact. In summary, leaving a legacy that aligns with your soul is about knowing your values, nurturing relationships, giving back, living authentically, and appreciating the power of small actions. Your legacy is the gift you leave to the world, a true reflection of your soul. Every person has a light inside them. This light is a source of strength, hope, and guidance. It is not something far away or hidden. It is already within you, waiting to be discovered and shared with the world. Sometimes life feels dark. Problems, challenges, and doubts make the path unclear. It is easy to look outside for answers, to wait for someone or something else to show the way. But the truth is, the light you need is already inside you. This light is your courage. It helps you face fears and overcome obstacles. When you believe in yourself, this light grows stronger. It fills your mind with positive thoughts and your heart with confidence. This light is your hope. Even in difficult times, it reminds you that better days are coming. It encourages you to keep moving forward, step by step. Hope is the energy that keeps you going when things seem impossible. This light is your kindness. When you share it with others, it creates connections. Small acts of kindness can brighten someone's day and spread warmth like sunshine. Your light can inspire others to find their own. You do not need to search outside for this light. You do not need to wait for the perfect moment or the perfect person. You have the power to turn on your light right now. Simply choose to believe in yourself. The journey to finding your light begins with self-awareness. Notice your strengths, your talents, and the good things you have done. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Every positive step adds to your brightness. Surround yourself with people and things that support your light. Positive words, uplifting music, and inspiring stories fuel your inner glow. Avoid negativity that dims your light or makes you doubt yourself. Remember, you are unique. No one else has your combination of experiences, dreams, and abilities. Your light is special because it comes from you. Embrace your uniqueness and let your light shine freely. Whenever you feel lost, confused, or tired, pause and look inside. Take a deep breath and remind yourself, I am the light I seek. This simple truth can guide you through the darkest moments. You do not have to be perfect. Your light does not depend on success or approval. It is there in your kindness, your hope, and your courage. It is there because you exist. So today, decide to be your own light. Let it guide your thoughts, your actions, and your dreams. Share your light with others and watch how it grows stronger every day. You are the light you seek. Shine bright. Welcome. In this video, we will recap everything we have learned so far and talk about how to continue your path forward. First, let's quickly review the key points covered. You started by understanding the basics. You learned the foundation, which is very important. Without a strong foundation, moving forward becomes hard. Then, you practiced important skills step by step. Practice helped you gain confidence and improve your ability. Next, you saw how these skills connect. Each part builds on the previous one, forming a full circle of knowledge. When you connect the dots, you see the bigger picture clearly. Now it is time to think about what comes next. Learning never really stops. The path continues. To grow, Keep practicing regularly. Use what you have learned in real situations. Real experience is the best teacher. Also, stay curious. Ask questions. Find new ways to solve problems. This helps you stay sharp and ready for new challenges. Another important step is to set goals. Goals give you direction. Write down what you want to achieve next. Break big goals into smaller steps. This makes progress easier and motivates you to keep going. Remember, mistakes are part of learning. When things go wrong, don't give up. Look at mistakes as opportunities to improve. Every failure teaches a lesson that moves you forward. Find support too. Join communities or groups that share your interests. Talking with others helps you learn faster and stay motivated. Finally, always celebrate your progress. No matter how small, each step forward is success. Recognizing your growth keeps your energy positive and focused. In summary, you started from basics, connected your knowledge, practiced regularly, stayed curious, set clear goals, learned from mistakes, found support, and celebrated success. This is the full circle. Keep moving forward on your path. With patience and effort, you will reach your goals. Thank you for watching.